3, 2, 1, 0. One safe trade, transit, insurance, commerce, sales tax, appropriation, accountability, infrastructure, investment, prepaid, dividend bearing incentive system. The free range, U.S. free range tax system to allow us with the new innovations of the debit card to go anywhere in the world while contributing to our geological local location of choice. And for our local spending. One straight transaction tax that will facilitate, freeze the debt, bring us together as a community, start buying intellectual technology, reducing the need for student loans because we will have more technology to offer our students freely than is allocated now. We will have to adjust legislation to allow the intellectual technology laws to be recalibrated to reality, not 75 years for this and that, more like 5 years, 10 years maybe. And then you just go by your trademark of your trademark, and anybody that copies your product has to give you a commission, a small commission. Because if they make something better and nobody wants your junk because you keep making little pieces of it fall apart, and theirs don't fall apart, that's fine. They should pay you a little bit and run with it to the next stage and the next stage. 5-10 years on intellectual technology, that's it. Artistic, anything. If they want to copy it, well, that's fine. You should be flattered. Music, same thing. 5-10 years, all royalties. Trademark on your sounds, and there's a permanent trademark that is on the song, the key, the tone, the whatever. But if they can emulate it, I don't know. We just have. I do see that we got to reduce the intellectual technology laws so we can use comprehensive things. These things that they're teaching up here at the colleges for sustainable development are lacking in the basic principle of conversion. We can take the kinetic energy of a rotating cylinder with fluid in it, because you're going to be wanting to carry you some fluid with you in your exploration. You're going to want to have that fluid with you circulating for your breathing apparatus to begin with. And me personally want to design a system that my muscles are what maintain the stability. Now, it can have all the bells and whistles of electric, but if I'm exploring, I want my whole device to be me powered for backup. Me powered, that's setting the gears in alignment to go through sequence once a day. With enough residual and another backup that you can just know when you're coming to a climactic failure, which you want to avoid in the reaches that we have left to explore. The reaches we have left to explore. We're not going anywhere. We have to get past the naysayers that says that we cannot even strive to go to transcend to a next generation of explorers instead of what do we got today on a bunch of war talk. We don't need to have any wars. We need to have a race to colonize that water moon of Jupiter. Forget Mars. See nothing blue about Mars. Hydrogen in the water. There's hydrogen as oxygen. You take them apart and smack them together. Should be able to sustain you. So that's got to be the core of our principle. Instead of destruction. Well, who's going to go? Well, first off, we got to start making drones to send out in space to build platforms that people find suitable for recreation. Start off on the moon, but then we got to get launch mechanisms that get rigid cargo up there to sustain our asses as we construct suitable dwellings and sustainable habitats in the what's some things called subsurface building complexes we should be building. We should have drones going up there drilling our where we can seal off the natural rock and create a artificial atmosphere inside that rock. I mean, if you do it right, I'm sure everybody'd like to ride. We're not doing anything that we could be doing retro or proactively on a great enough scale. He said all this, but he did not. I would give so much money to NASA or to subsidize, or we need a rail gun of some sort to launch rigid materials up to a velocity where the combustion process is I don't know, maybe we can sustain the fossil fuels and the fuels being burnt, being combusted like they are every time we shoot a payload up. Nuclear bomb tests and stuff they keep doing. I'm talking about the one that was down there in the Indian Ocean, not the one that missile that Kim Jong-un has done.